Hey everybody, it's Murph here, playing the new Jeff Bezos title, New World, and we're here with a little guide to combat. You might have heard from everybody that has played the game in general. Best thing about the game is the combat system. If you saw my review, that's exactly what I said. And you might also be thinking to yourself, weren't you terrible at combat, Murph? Well, viewer, I was rather distracted, trying to talk about the various systems, opening menus, getting swamped by enemies from other players being dragged into me. It's all part of the Jeff Bezos world we're in, though. Now that we're going to focus on the combat, let's do some tips, tools, and tricks of the trade that will get you in and out with all your that wonderful, beautiful HP that all gamers know and love. Tip number one. Get yourself a ranged weapon and a melee weapon. I, if you can't tell from that staff in my hand, I'm a fire mage. That's my ranged power. Let's engage this enemy right here. If you hold down the left click, you will do a big attack. And it does some good damage. Ooh, dodge. Whoop. How do we do that? We're going to get to that, viewer. Okay? The shift button is a dodge. Tip number two. You need to time your dodges, or you can parry and block if you're using your melee weapon. Woocha. Personally, I don't like to do that, but tip number one was get both. So we'll show you how to do that with a little bit of tip number two, shall we? Why do we get a ranged weapon and a melee weapon? So we can engage our foe in both places. Okay? You do not have a set spec in this game. You do not have a set class. You can build yourself however you want. I thought that guy dragged a mob into me. Ooh. That's perfect timing for tip number three. You need to always be looking around you. That mob spawned right on me. You have almost no time to get away from that mob. Almost no time at all. When they spawn, they go hunting. And they go hunting for your booty. So, let's do some good dodges. If you watch them, I let them get pretty close to me. 2 attacks, typically, and a dodge. And we're done. Okay? So like I said, tip number 3, look around you. Good. Good. It's almost like I planned this, because tip number 4, I ran out of room. What would have happened, viewer? What would have happened if I wasn't ready to kill that mob? Well, viewer, tip number 4. Plan your escape route. When you go in, look around you. Plan your escape route. I have some room through these trees. When I engage this mob, I can... Ooh, miss. Dodge. Oh, not the best dodge. That's okay, we got a little bit of room. Okay. I'm glad I had that escape route, because I failed to dodge. Didn't want to get hit. So I had room to breathe, room to move, room to roll into the forest like a Pog Champa. Keep looking around me. Oh, look, there's another mob. He's spawned. I'm not that big of a fan. But let's say you accidentally get a mob, and then... Oh, come on, buddy. You accidentally get a mob, and then you accidentally get another one. Oh no, whatever shall we do? Oh no, when I'm running around, I accidentally got a third mob. Now it's hitting me. What am I gonna do? I'm rolling, I'm scared, I'm running. They're faster than me a little bit. What do I do? No, okay. Tip number 5. Walls are your friend. Run at them, jump over them. The mobs are like, what the hell is this crap? And time those dodges. Time those dodges. Get around the wall. Up and over, baby. Spacebar is the jump. Spacebar is the jumpy jump. Oh. Oh, oh, ho. Oh, ho. Good thing I planned my escape. Here we go. Now I have an AoE spell. Bonk. Booyah. No, sir. And we're gonna just do a bit of the rope-a-dope, shall we? No, sir. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Oh, it did. It did happen. It's happening. It's happening. Oh, no. Don't be afraid to kite. Don't be afraid. It's okay. And these guys are actually a little high level for me. But that's okay. And we jump. Okay? Sometimes they're a little unpredictable. Oh, ran right into that tree. You're gonna make mistakes. You're under the high pressure situation. There we go. We're getting hit, and that's alright. That's life sometimes. Get a ranged weapon and a melee weapon. I know I'm just sticking with my melee weapon. My ranged weapon. I like it, okay? Just because I don't follow my tip doesn't mean you shouldn't necessarily follow my tip. Tip number 2. Time your dodges. Tip number 3, you need to look around you. Right? It just makes sense. Ooh, juicy. Tip number 4, plan your escape route. Make sure you have room behind you to get the F out of Dodge. And tip number 5, walls are your friend, viewer. Use them, traverse them, jump over them. Thank you for watching this brief Murph Guide to Combat. I hope you have a good time here in that which is Jeff Bezos land. If you enjoyed the content, awesome. If you didn't, how'd you make this far into the video?